homemaker, a cleaner, and a mother. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie said, "We teach girls to shrink themselves, to make themselves smaller. We tell them, you can have ambition, but not too much. You can be successful, but not too successful. Otherwise, you would threaten the man." I wondered when I was writing this if I should really try and avoid villainizing the man, so as not to cause offence. You know what? I'm just going to tell it like it is. And if you're offended by that, that says way more about you than it does about me. The other day, I read a BBC article that told me about 8 ways the world is not designed for women. It told me about how spacesuits, military gear, and scientific protective equipment are not designed for women. They're usually too big, leading to unsafe conditions or just straight up exclusion of women. CPR and car accident dummies are modelled on the male figure. Cars are designed for men because the safety data is always centred around a male figure. Even when they did decide to start including women in the statistics, they just scaled down the male dummy. And we all know that women aren't just a scaled down version of men. Men have a 23% higher rate of survival when it comes to public CPR because people are uncomfortable touching women's chest to save her life. Tell me when you've ever seen one of these with boobs. Aside from my body apparently not worth saving compared to a man's, it's also labelled as a man's property. I'm told this from the minute I can be told. You should be careful how you voice your opinions. Men won't find that attractive. Be careful what you wear tonight. Don't want to attract too much attention. You can guess what I think of that. I don't need to tell you. But let me let you all in a little secret. I am allowed to have opinions. And my clothes are nobody's business but my own. Because let's be honest, we've all heard stories where girls have been through hell dressed like this. Even worse, dressed like this. And the very worst, also dressed like this. And the only common denominator there is that there was another person who put them through that hell because they're sick and they wanted to. And there was no one there to tell them that women aren't theirs to own and rape and kill as they please. We have uniforms in UK schools, but in countries without it, I read tweets from girls complaining about dress codes where they can't wear skirts above the knee. They can't show their shoulders. They can't even display their opinions on their t-shirt, all to protect the fragile hormones and emotions of the males in the classroom. Lesbian and bisexual girls stand in changing rooms full of half-naked girls all the time, and do with it fine. It's also kind of offensive to men to say that they can't even control themselves to not commit a criminal offence. Is this what they are in the eyes of society? Cute but unable to think for themselves, needing every decision made for them, and the potential risk that they might hurt someone? Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't care if I've been too angry today. Maybe I've shown too many emotions, or I have too many opinions. Maybe I've made myself look too nice, or I've made myself look not nice enough, and now you don't think I'm worth listening to. Either way, I'm dedicating my life to making these little things just a little bit more equal. And I don't hope that you're going to walk out of here and do the same. I expect